The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. The measure of a man is what he does with power. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. Ideas are the source of all things. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. The soul of man is immortal and imperishable. Wonder is the feeling of the philosopher, and philosophy begins in wonder. Excess generally causes reaction and produces a change in the opposite direction, whether it be in the seasons, or in individuals, or in governments. The first and best victory is to conquer self. The direction in which education starts, a man will determine his future life. No one is a friend to his friend who does not love in return. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. The wisest have the most authority. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men.